Okay, open up your notebooks to an MTT. We're going to date it and title it Angles and Triangles. Here's a review of the 4 kinds of angles that you're going to be working with. Acute angles are angles that are between 0 and 89 degrees. So an acute angle is less than 90 degrees. Obtuse angles are 91 degrees to 179 degrees. So those angles are going to be larger than right angles. A right angle is 90 degrees. So that's going to be a perpendicular symbol for 2 lines that make a 90-degree angle. And then a straight angle is 180 degrees. All right, when we're looking at triangles, we're going to name a triangle first by looking at its largest angle and then by looking at its sides. You have 3 choices to name a triangle using the angles. You can use acute, you can use obtuse, and you can use right. So make sure that you write those down. Those are your 3 choices for naming the triangle by its angles. The second part of its name, or its last name, is going to be made up of the type of sides that it has. And what we're doing is looking at equal lengths. So a triangle that is equilateral has 3 sides that are in equal lengths. A triangle that is isosceles has 2 sides that are equal in length. And a triangle that is scalene has 0 sides that are equal in length. So all 3 sides are a different length. So let's practice naming a triangle. The first thing we have to do is find the largest angle in the triangle. So what we need to do first is figure out what this missing angle is. So I have 90 plus 60 is equal to 150. And the sum of the angles of a triangle will always equal 180. So 180 minus 150 gives me 30 degrees. So this is a 30-degree angle. All right, so now I can tell that my largest angle is going to be right here. So that's going to be a 90-degree angle. So it's going to be a right triangle. And then by looking at the sides, 30 is opposite the smallest side, and 60 is opposite the medium side, and 90 is opposite the largest side. So all 3 sides are different length, so this is going to be a right scalene. All right, let's figure out the missing angle. So we have 20 plus 20 is 40, so 180 minus 40 means that this angle up here is 140 degrees. So that's my largest angle. That's an obtuse angle, so the triangle is going to be obtuse. The 20-degree angle is opposite the side that is at the same length as the side that's opposite the other 20-degree angle. So that's going to make it an obtuse isosceles. Now, the 3 marks on this triangle mean that the 3 sides are equal. So right away we know that we have an equilateral triangle. And if all 3 sides are equal, that means that all 3 angles are equal. So we're going to take 180 and we're going to divide it by 3, and that's going to give us 60 degrees. So each one of these angles is 60 degrees. So our largest angle is 60 degrees, so that's going to be an acute equilateral. And that's how you name angles and triangles.